Hey. What's up? Van Velding, Banana Viking server, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, what I got here is, I do apologize, this is going to go up on Sunday. I realized I did an episode on Friday about suicide, and then I did nothing on Saturday, breaking a 2-week streak of posting every day. I tried to be meta here, but sorry if you noticed. I'm not going to say anyone said anything specifically, but I noticed a slight tone in my socials. So anyway, I apologize for that. I did record some stuff on Friday night, and I was ready to rip out, clean up, and reinstall the audio, export the video, etc., etc., etc. And I thought it would be really cool if we did like a raid on the village. But like it's with the walls now and everything, so the village is secure. And one, the wall was not completed. Actually, I may have presidentially overstated the condition of the wall. And two, I died a lot, and I actually got frustrated, and it wasn't great because oh my god, fucking Ravage! I'm gonna cut it up. It was also too long. It was too long for me to use for just regular videos, like an hour long. And at times, especially at the end, things got a little quiet while I'm just trying to focus on getting vengeance on tiny little pieces of code for my mistakes of not being prepared for single-handedly dealing with a pillager raid. So anyway, that's why the break, and this is going to go up Sunday, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you see that I have filled my lava thing. You go down here. Oh yeah, right. I can't hit shift to fall faster. I'm used to doing that whenever I'm swimming. I have refilled all of my lava stuff. So, today I'm going to do a maintenance cycle. I'm going to harvest some stuff. I can't go to the village. You may have noticed the ill omen I got. Might drink some milk. No. Dick. Goddamn. Alright. Might drink some milk. Make everything a-okay. With that. And then go to the village and probably cash in some of the stuff I got. Amongst some of that stuff be the papers. Papers I've been got. You see I moved everything out of here. This is going to be coming down pretty fucking soon. I'm going to find a stone cutter. I don't know how to do these. I could use those. But I'm wearing nothing. And I need to move these to my dying area. Just go ahead and do that. Don't know when I last slept, so I am definitely pulling it out. That one. This is a kitchen now. This is my dye area now. Is garbage and messy and not particularly well maintained, and I should. No one got in here, right? Yeah, no, we're safe. My wheat fields have just about grown. I picked up some tropical fish. Instead of dropping them in my aquarium where they belong, I dropped them there. Because I wasn't by the aquarium when that came up. I just popped back into town and I wanted to drop everything that I had. Part of it was the weird fishes that need to go in the northeast corner of. Just here, gonna go here. Now, as for why the iron helmets were in the stonecutter place, I don't know. Oh, lamb hawk. Sorry, this button. Pick up this stuff. Oh, have a lag. Just go ahead and sleep right quick. That way I don't have to worry about phantoms for the next fight. And do this. Okay. Alright. Bloom 2. Right. I think one of the issues with this game plan is that because all the different facilities get their own chunk, it's going to be very hard for you to move between places to perform different actions, to kind of shift between things, to come back with a mixed bag of goods and to just kind of tend to all of those. I'm probably going to spend a lot more time throwing things into chunk by the nether gate, or just by whatever close edge of the village I come in on. I mean, eventually there's going to be proper walls, not these garbo things. And how many? I'm alright for cows. It's actually where I want to keep the cow level. Here it is, right fucking now. Bed and bed. Bricks. Okay, alright. Those are all things I can dye. I can't dye bricks. Where them chests at? Okay, alright, that was a fail. And beds, terracotta. You can't be terracotta anymore. You're a fishing rod. That's a loom. I should probably just throw it up here. And alright, let's swing by the armory and drop off all this armor. And I guess I'll drop the bricks off in that. The storage room doesn't actually have to be that big because I'm going to have other specialized storage that are going to be pumping in. I think leather goes in here. Yeah. General storage, fishing pole over here by the equipment. This is a garbage fishing pole. I think I have a mending fishing pole. Just like in my actual realm. The one mending piece of equipment I have is a fucking fish. I'm absolutely sure Geplin would love for his auto fishing, but I think, I mean, I'd be willing to bet he already has one. My experience being that they're relatively easy to get. Redstone and some brick. Pop the chest into the chest thing. I've also got a splitting headache, man. Headaches are the... I'll be honest with you, I have not kept up with too much news. I mean, I'm always at the forefront of the news of the day, you know, like I'm aware of that. I don't know if I want to talk about an accused child molester who allegedly committed suicide in federal prison today. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't actually know anything about it. I try to avoid speaking about things I'm not. What are you? You're the efficiency one. I'm gonna do a little bit of mining. Wait, I gotta get that wheat. Damn it. Get the wheat, feed the cows, feed the chickens, close that door. I mean, that guy rubbed shoulders with some rich ass dudes. And it's not like prisons aren't corrupt. You know, the rate at which these things normalized. I mean, putting aside the things I've seen firsthand in the legal field, which aren't a lot, but it's enough. You know, it's just common shorthand in movies and films that prisoners get things from the outside. And how do they get those things? A lot of what happens in prisons is transaction. I suppose the wealthy prisoner pays off guards is something that happens in fiction just to let things happen. Like, we don't ask too many questions. But people inside of prison who have money and friends have a lot of power over prison guards who are not paid nearly well enough for what they fucking do. And who, face it, aren't even cops. Who don't even meet the standards that we have for police officers in this country. So I would expect less of them even. Not like in a bad way, just in a, you know, the economics of it and the difficulty to get people to do it because it's a hard and shitty job means that corruption is, you know, something I'd believe there. So yeah. I mean, you know, it's also kind of something we've come to believe that men accused of pedophilia commit suicide. That happens too. it's interesting that I'm a big fan of, hey, you don't actually have to have an opinion on this because you fucking don't. The other side of that is that people believe things to live their lives, and you have to believe something to go forward with. There's a clicking here. It sounds like a spider clicking, but it's not. I don't know what part of the chicken sounds it is. Ah, man, I'm going to have to actually edit this video. That sucks. Regardless. Sugarcane. I think you believe things, and I think you can believe things without having conviction behind them. I wouldn't argue over anything that I believe that way. I'm not going to present this case to anyone else and be like, God, you just have to believe me, man. I'm waiting for the guys. I'm waiting for the guys to go to that skeleton horse and unleash some hell and get us some skeleton horses. He used to be over there, and he's migrated across my entire build. About to migrate into fucking the Aether. I'm surprised he hasn't despawned yet, because I've spent some time away at various points since he first spawned. And yep. Oh shit. I don't have. I've spent some time away since he first spawned, and I kind of thought he would just regularly despawn, but he's about to just wander off to where I can't keep track of him. I'm not going to lead people on a safari through a fucking spruce forest. Some skeleton horse. I guess I'm somewhat confident at this point that he's not just going to despawn on me. But still, running around the woods looking for a spider horse and getting surprise flanked by fucking skeleton horsemen sounds like bullcrap, especially if you're familiar with the many connection issues. I mean, I'm playing on Wi-Fi, and I do have a pretty decent Wi-Fi connection. In general, most of my internet stuff. Occasionally, we will just completely lose our internet, which is fucking garbage. That is, I believe, AT&T cable for you. So, sometimes the internet goes away. It's not a super crucial service. But when it just dies altogether, it is a cock block. Especially whenever watching the Orville. Like, I just finished watching Orville with many interruptions. Season 2, many interruptions. Simply because, you know, it's a whole season of a TV show. I had to binge watch it this week because I do another podcast about the Orville, believe it or not. We have season 1 in the can. My partner's never done a podcast before, so he's worried about the quality of it. He was supposed to put off publishing on the 1st, because eventually I just said, hey, look, we're putting this off for different reasons. We're just kind of friggin' spinning our wheels and kind of want to get everything right. We just need a drop dead date so we get it done. And that was like I think it was a 10-day drop dead date. And he gets back with me a week later and he's like, I don't know. And he eventually, so I listened to it. I had a friend listen to it, and it wasn't very good. It wasn't what I wanted. But I felt comfortable, and yanked it. And so I got a whole mediocre season 1 ready, and we're about to start recording season 2. I hadn't actually watched it though. I had to put off watching it because I was so tepid on season 1. There just aren't enough words for it. Like, if you were to die and go to purgatory, and if there was a pool in purgatory, it would be the temperature of that pool. Like, I'm just so tepid on doing it again. It's not that it's a bad show. It's just that it doesn't grab me. So, it's just, you know, it's like eating eating a bread sandwich, for 2 meals a day for a week. It's not bad, it's a fine sandwich. It's not the healthiest meal, but it's not a bad food. Not bad food. You're not hungry at the end of it. You can eat as much bread sandwich as you want. 2 meals a day. You just don't want to do it, man. But I will be honest, having watched all of season 2, it gets better. I don't know if it gets good. All right. At the end of it, I was excited. I was eager to see more, and it wasn't just because they were doing like a season finale, because of the season finale in this up. They did a big story that changed the format, and it was pretty. It wasn't because of that. It was because it was legitimately interesting stuff. In terms of how the presentation was done and how they were working with like that. I was slowly drawn into it. I slowly became enthusiastic about the things they were doing and eager to see more of it. And that's probably going to be my arc for season 2, is being absolutely unforgiving of this show's mediocrity, this show's unavoidable, undeniable mediocrity, and then turning around, watching it as it earns my respect and some mild affection. And we'll see what Skilltown's take, what co-host. Yeah, no, these things. Gepwin told me this. Apparently, these turn runoff water blocks into source water blocks. So I just filled this in, cut down a level, and I guess everything on the second level down there runoff. And then I put the kelp, and it made everything actual water. So, great for that. Alright, I'm going to go harvest some watermelons and pumpkins, because those are going to be sold. And then, gather everything else I can't sell in the village. I think I've been kind of harvesting diorite heavily in the mine. Not fucking diamonds, so at least I'm coming out of there with something. Jeez. Oh, that was quick. My diamond mining has been nothing. And then I had a diamond suit that I was putting aside for dealing with the end. As I was getting up to level 30, I was enchanting. I was putting the different parts through to see what would enchant good and taking the best enchant of those. I took that armor and I used it to go Enderman hunting. And as often happens with Minecraft, I kind of went out into the wilderness because we have so many pillagers here. I was worried the Enderman wouldn't spawn. I made like an Enderman hunting blind, and that didn't work. I spent several nights at night surrounded by magma blocks with little trapdoors around me as a little barricade. So if I got shot by a skeleton, it wouldn't push me back onto the magma. And I spent like 3 nights of that just going in a circle with a cocked crossbow, waiting for an Enderman to spawn so I could look at him and fight him and get an Ender Eye. And, oh, hey, buddy. Okay, glad that didn't work because that was a shovel and not an axe. And you see, these guys are back, so they're not messing up the unit cap anymore. Or at least if they are, they're all doing it in the same place. Like, my next build is going to be the corral, I promise. This is going to be a corral. I'm going to put horse... Look at the horse things that's in this. What horse things back in here? Guess I didn't. I guess I put all the horse things. I feel like I put some of them in the loser's lap. Excuse me as I perform all amount of it. Nope. I feel like wherever they are, they're on their own. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Get the diorite out of the mine and let's go here. Down, down, down. So yeah, I've done a lot of mining here. My original mine plan got completely bailed on. I eventually got up a lot of buckets to start pulling all that lava out, and I think I put it. Did I just store it where it goes? That would be out of fucking character. There we go. All that shit's my diorite barrel, which was up here the whole time. And I feel like it is, because I know there was a lot of it. I know I haven't sold it yet, and I know nowhere else. Hey, look at that fucking sex deer. Okay. Melons. What else do I have to sell over there? Obviously papers. I could sell some books. Oh. I don't feel like selling. Because leather's been so hard to come by. Melons, pumpkin, carrots. Oh, we're not. Spider eye, carrots. I'm going to be super confused by that in like a week. When I get confused by that, could someone just inform me of how that got there? I'm going to be massively selling coal. What else can I sell to these guys? I've beetroots maybe. I'm planning to expand my farming in that. But anyway, whatever. I'm full. That's all I feel like doing. Let's go. Did I put trade stuff in here? Oh, I put from stuff in here. Yeah, that's that mystery stuff I found from that one time where someone else did a raid in the village and didn't tell me about it. They left stuff everywhere and experience. Left experience in the village, which tells me they actually let villagers get into the village, which I didn't do. Even whenever I got my ass kicked severely and I died 7 times. And I got killed by Ravagers because Ravagers are bitches. Fucking, I got killed by Vexes because Vexes are also cheap. It's fuck Vexes. I'll save it. I'll save it for the actual video of it. Alright then. What's in this chest? Let's unload all this stuff. Let's do a farming cycle. To put that obsidian back at the house. Whatever I got in here. Oh yeah, potatoes. Yeah, I haven't been farming potatoes. So I've been. I'll let those emeralds in there. Alright, I can throw bread. Oh, stone. I need to bring some stone. Alright. Yeah, I shifted all my potato farming to pumpkin and melon farming over by, my chunk build, because I thought, hey, I've got so many potatoes I'm never going to run out. And admittedly, I haven't. You gotta be. I think I did that backwards. Yeah, I did it backwards. Yeah, right. So I don't know. I'd be sincerely shocked if someone said, "Hey, Epstein really killed himself." I mean, I guess I would actually be less likely to trust that person because we don't know. This is one of those things that we absolutely will not know. Maybe this is my generation's Kennedy assassination, where like we obsess about it for a really long. We just know. We just know that. Power and wealth gets things done. And this is the closest a lot of those people have come to having some real consequence. Getting caught and then will come down. In a way that, I'll be honest with you, I don't see playing out in any way that would be satisfying for decent people. And I know people want to say that, like, the president did it. I know a lot of fucking terrorists want to say that Bill Clinton did it because they think that the Clintons are like motherfucking mafia. When really they're just fair to Midland politicians. Who know how to play. They know how to play the 90s game. I guess I can put it that way. Bill Clinton was a pretty good politician in the 90s. It's not the 90s. I mean, Hillary Clinton did get, you know, I think the second most votes in the history of the United States, exceeded only by Barack Obama. It's not like she's dog shit or nothing, but fine, I'll compromise. Above average politicians, but not like some clandestine cabal. Like, there's always some conspiracy about like liberal intrigues that go to like the core of society. Like, I've noticed that where people are like, oh, the gun control is actually part of a 7-point plan by the New World Order to disarm people. And then the Republicans are just like, oh yeah, no, we definitely want to fuck veterans out of healthcare, send them into war zones, and then just not back them up. And it's like, any thoughts on that that's happening? Like, no, those are the best people ever. They just goddamn care about our money so much. I'm just constantly shocked at the ability to create wholesale these conspiratorial narratives over a political axis that's like science and facts. It's like, yeah, if we all pay taxes, we can all share, you know, as members of society, and we can just cooperate on shit. People whose entire existence is just one long fart. It's just like, no, we can't do that because you're secretly evil. And I feel like there are people who are more focused on never trusting so they can never have their trust betrayed than on trying to make the world a better place. Like, no, because there's a 1% chance that you could secretly be evil. I'm gonna pass on that. And then the world just keeps getting worse. And they're like, why? The world's still shit. You never did anything to make it better. You thought everyone was trying to trick you and they were trying to make it better. I mean, congratulations, here's your very special medal of never being tricked, you fucking idiot. Like, who gives a shit? I'm glad I'm glad you feel efficacious. But no, people are dying out here. So double down on that bullshit, I guess. I'm just constantly astounded. They're fully grown humans who work that way, who see that the world is bad, and then immediately go, no, we can't make it good. What if making it good changed things, and that was bad for me? It is I don't want to say tragic. That implies some sort of emotional component to it. It is self-defeating to the extent that it's actually humorous, honestly. I'm going to conduct these trades just lickety-split, and then I'm going to get out of here. This is going on for too long. Focus. That's right. Take these carrots. Take it, you fucking carrot eater. I was going to say carrot fucker, but fuck carrot. Generally, if you have a sexual relationship with carrots, you know, you'd be like, hey, don't walk away. I'm talking to you about sodomizing yourself with carrots. Rude. Buy papers? Alright. Oh, sweet bonus. This guy gets the level a little bit. Yeah. Oh, you buy books now? Oh, fuck you and fuck your books. Give me emeralds. Emeralds until you're out of fucking emeralds. Oh, I'm out of paper. Shit. Hey you. Farmer. Buy my potatoes. Fantastic. Buy my beetroots. I know I can get better deals from different farmers. Just, where the fuck are they? Oh hey, hello, a different farmer. I think you're the same farmer. You guys just not give me deals anymore? Is it, yeah, is kind of a what have you done for me lately type of deal? I'm like, hey you armor, you fucking trading bullshit. Fucking trading not getting trades. Buy diamonds, so don't want to say fuck right off, but oh hey look, you buy diorite. For you my whole should have been looking for you. Aw, come on. What if no. Okay. You farming. Do you no, I just don't think they'll cut me deal. Okay. Once I had friends in this community. Anymore. See how you are. How you all are. Okay, I won't buy diorite, just go and buy pumpkins. Let's just sell pumpkins to these boring motherfuckers. Oh, you're new. I guess I'll buy bread from you. I'll level you. Will you now buy my pumpkins? Buy my pumpkins. Yeah, buy my pumpkins at a discount, bitch. Discount pumpkins. Oh, he's out of the thing. He had a baby. Congratulations. Buy my pumpkins. He's more interested in sucking. Suck. What do you do? Friends. Ooh, that's a pretty. Oh, Jesus. I'll be honest. You raised my hopes and then dashed them quite expertly, sir. Hey. Wait. Diorite? And diorite. We apparently have another mason in here. Oh, good, you're a master now. Maybe you were master the whole time. Is it the stonecutter blade that makes you? Alright, I just need someone to buy the last of these pumpkins. I'm good. Fuck. Alright. Okay. So we are good, and what am I wearing? Oh, I'm just wearing a fucking match set of miscellaneous armor is what I'm. Alright, that's all the shit. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I hope this rambling was fun for you. If I said something stupid, go ahead and tell me. Fucking come at me, bro.